When I was 14, my mother remarried. Ben's a really nice guy, but overprotective and kind of tense. Mom told me, Kara, he's a survivor. She never explained what he survived, but I found out later on. Good thing I did. It kept me from making the biggest mistake of my life. Life was better with Ben around, mostly. He was eccentric. He wouldn't sleep near a window. He put me in an upstairs bedroom instead of the nicer one downstairs, and when I argued, he only told me that it would be safer. I was bad-tempered as a teen, so Ben's behavior pissed me off sometimes. I knew he cared about me, so it didn't really bother me. What bothered me was when I caught him sneaking into my bedroom at night. It started a few months after the wedding. I just woke up one night and there he was, standing near the window. He didn't say anything. He was just there. I held very still, watching him through my lashes. He just stood there across the room, sometimes watching me, sometimes watching out the window instead. Minutes passed. Then he turned and snuck out of the room, quietly shutting the door. I lay there confused. Why had he come into my room? Why had he been watching me? I just didn't get it. And I didn't know how to ask about it, so I kept quiet. But all the next day I wondered about it. Then it happened again a few nights later. I soon realized that he had been coming in like that, in the dark, in secret for a while, and I started to get pretty freaked out. I wasn't completely naive. I knew that sometimes a single mom will marry a total creep who goes after her daughters. I never believed Ben was that kind of guy, and it hurt to think that about him, but what else could it be? He hadn't done anything to me yet. He hadn't even gone near my bed. But what if he started to? What if he did something while I was sleeping and helpless? My door had no lock on it to keep him out. I started losing a lot of sleep over the next month, making sure that I was awake when Ben came in. He showed up late at night, a few times a week. He stayed for around 5 to 10 minutes each time. He still never came near, but I was still scared. I still lost sleep. Finally, my English teacher noticed something was wrong and confronted me. I told her I had insomnia. I almost told her Ben was the cause. If I had, she might have had to report his weird behavior, which would have been a disaster. Instead, I looked Ben up online to see if he had ever hurt any kids. I found something terrible, all right, but Ben never hurt anyone. Years ago, someone kidnapped Ben out of his ground floor bedroom window to hold him for ransom. That was what he survived. Once I learned that, it all started making sense, and my fear started going away. I learned the truth about Ben's visits a week later, and it left me in tears. Ben was standing in my room when Mom came in. She didn't shout at him or act shocked. Instead, she just took his arm and whispered to him, "It's okay, Ben, she's still here. Nothing's going to happen." "I know," he sighed as they left, "but sometimes I just can't sleep until I make sure."